Okay, this is my second time trying to record this. First time, I was getting too distracted. But I'm basically making this video because today, right now, I've decided that I'm just gonna start over. I'm just gonna start over. I'm gonna cut off everything, cut off everyone, and I'm just gonna start over. And you're probably thinking, why? Because I can. I feel like right now in my life, there's a lot of things that are just kind of stagnant. Like they're just kind of like here. You want to always kind of keep things in your life where it kind of just keeps going up. And I feel like right now I'm just here. And I'm not giving benefit to the things and people in my life, and they're not giving benefit to me. You want things that'll bring you up, not drag you down, or just you don't want like a tug of war type of thing. You don't want to just be at this back and forth kind of just like stagnant type thing. They say surround yourself with people who you aspire to be like. So right now I just feel like I don't have the type of things in my life that I need. And that's okay. You grow apart from things, you grow apart from people, and that's okay. So at some point, you kind of just have to realize that it's time to let go. And right now, I feel like it's just time to let go. I just feel like it's time to let go. So that's what I'm doing. I don't have to explain anything to anyone. I don't have to give any explanations. I don't have to, yeah, no. I've been wanting to do this for a while. And I feel like a part of the thing that's kind of stunted my growth is me not following through with cutting things off and cutting people off. And people always see cutting people off or cutting things off as like a bad thing, but it's not always a bad thing. You grow apart from things. That's the whole point of life. If you're not growing, then what's the point? And right now I just feel like I've really grown away, and I've felt this way for a while. So it's time for me to actually like act on it, basically. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that, and I'm starting today. I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Another thing, I'm sick of kind of making my personality palatable. Yes, I don't sound the most chipperish, like the most chipperish person in the world. I don't have the most happy sounding voice all the time. That's just my voice. No, my face, I don't look the happiest, but I am happy. And that's okay. I shouldn't have to change who I am to be more palatable. Because I'm always myself, but I tend to make myself a little more palatable. So I might smile a lot more. I might try to put a little, higher, make my voice just a little high pitched just so I can sound a little happier. I don't want to do that. I'm going to give y'all exactly what I give everybody else. This is what I give. I give just annoyed sounding girl, but really I'm not annoyed. That's just my voice. That's just my face. I have an RBF. What can I say? What can I say? So I want to stop doing that as well. And I just want to do things that I feel like will help my growth. Because right now I just feel like I'm at a chapter where it's just like something's got to give. Like I feel like I'm not there's something that I have to do that I'm just not doing. And I feel like there's steps that I need to take that I just have not taken, and I know I need to take them. And the reason I'm not where I want to be is because I know I haven't taken them, and I know I need to. So I'm taking it today because I said last year that I was going to do this. And, I just be like, I've known this person for this long, or all these memories I've had with certain things or people. And it's just like, that doesn't matter. You outgrow stuff. That's the point of life. You don't outgrow everything, but a lot of stuff you will outgrow. And you have to learn to let go. And if I don't learn to let go now, then I'll be screwed in the future, basically. So that was bothering me. So yeah, I've just decided I'm gonna start over. I want to start giving myself being more on a schedule. So I'm gonna start journaling. I ordered a pink journal, super cute. Um, I figured I can start journaling after I walk in the mornings, after I do my morning workouts. Or either like at night, like how I'm just sitting here talking, I could be journaling. But I'm waiting for my journal to come because I don't really have a journal designated to like journaling. I have a spiral, but I don't want to use my spiral. um, yeah. I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I know I could be doing more. I just don't know what it is yet. But I feel like these are the necessary steps that I'm gonna have to take. And I don't have to explain it to anybody. I don't owe anyone an explanation. That's the whole beauty of life. You can literally just do whatever you want. I don't have to explain to anybody. Yes, would it be nice to explain things to people? Of course. But you don't have to. I don't want to, so I'm not going to. It's just that simple. And there's nothing to explain. I just simply feel how I feel. Like, there's nothing else. There's nothing more to say. And I don't care if that makes me selfish. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I literally do not care. I don't care. So, yeah. I'm tired of being put second as well. I feel like there's a lot of things where I've been put second. And I always just kind of feel like I'm just not in the right spaces. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm not in the right spaces. And that's nobody's fault but my own. Because again, I felt like this for a while. I just feel like I'm not in the right spaces. And once I start to really kind of find who I am, the spaces that I'm supposed to be in, I will be put in those places, in those spaces, whatever. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. But I'm making this first step because I've been wanting to do it anyway. And I'm doing it for myself. I deserve better, but also everybody else deserves better as well. Because if I'm not helping you grow and you're not helping me grow, what's the point? And it's not even like just growth. I feel like there's a lot of relationships in my life where I'm just not there's just nothing being given. There's nothing being given. Point blank period. Nothing's being given, nothing's being taken. It's just neutral. And I feel like for me personally, I feel like when you have relationships with people, and not just like relationships like romantically, but platonically as well, you should always be giving something, giving and receiving, whether it's time, effort, space. Like there's always something that should be given. And I just feel like there's a lot of relationships in my life, nothing's being given, nothing's being taken, and they're just pointless, and they're there just because they've been there for a while, and they probably should have been gone, if I'm being completely honest. And it's not a bad thing. Like, it's not a bad thing. I have no hard feelings toward anyone. I just feel like it's just time. I just feel like it's just time. Like, it's just time. I just feel like it's time. And that's okay. Will I be a little lonely? Probably so. But that's okay. I've been lonely before. But sometimes you need solitude. I'm always kind of in my solitude, but I don't know. I can't, like, I'm trying to put what I'm thinking into words, and I just don't feel like I have the words to give. You kind of just have to know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. I don't know if this is necessarily the step, but I know this is one of the steps that I want to take. So, that's what I'm going to do. It'll make me feel a lot better, basically. I don't think I have anything else to say, though. I'm just putting this is my diary. I really, really want to start treating this like my actual diary. So I'm just not going to care anymore. I'm just going to say whatever it is I want to say and do whatever it is I want to do. If I want to post on here me making a bunch of, I don't know, cricket noises, that's what I'll do, because that's what I feel like doing. If I want to get on here and rant, that's what I'll do. If I want to get on here and share my feelings, then that's what I'll do. I'll get on here and cry if I want to. I'm not a huge crier, but if I want to get on here and cry, that's what I'll do. It's a diary channel. I made this channel so I could look back on the things that I've done and kind of like, or the things that have happened, and just kind of keep it as like a memory bank. It's a diary. Y'all know what a diary is. I mean, geez, you know? That's why I made this channel. And so I want to really start treating it like that. I was doing good at the beginning. I kind of slacked off. I get online and I kind of feel like I have to be a certain way, or like I said, be more palatable. But the whole point of me making this channel was so I could be myself through and through. I don't have to do any put up my fancy lights. I don't have to do any editing. I literally can post this right now and not edit it. That was the whole point. The only thing I wanted for my diaries was the dates, putting the dates on them. That way I could at least know when it was recorded. That was the only thing I wanted for my diary. That's the only edits I wanted to make for my diary channel. And then cut off like all the dead air, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna start posting on here. And I'm just gonna post whatever I want. I'm gonna talk to y'all about different stuff that I am feeling at the moment, because why not? Even if it makes me, even if it's more vulnerable, I'm not an emotional person. I'm not a vulnerable person. It's not my thing. I have a very hard time with that. Hence why I went to therapy twice. Everybody's like, I go to therapy, I'm just too emotional. I was not emotional enough. That is why I went to therapy. I'm like, people who fail to realize not everybody goes to therapy because they're too emotional. Some of us are not emotional enough. I'm more emotional now thanks to therapy. But then, no. But even still, like, I still have my ways. But anyways, I'm like going off. I done turn right and I'm supposed to be going left, But I'm excited to start over. I feel like clean slate. When I post this, I'll feel like a weight was lifted off of my shoulder. It's what I deserve. It's what everybody else deserves. We all deserve to just be able to start over and let go of things that no longer serve us in this life, because there's just no reason to hold on to things that aren't bringing you joy or helping you grow or making you a better person or just doing anything positive, period. So I'm letting go and I'm starting over. I'm very excited. Like I said, I don't know if this is the step I needed to take, but it's one of them. And that's all that matters. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. So that's what I'm going to do. And we'll see. I don't know. That's the whole point of life. Sometimes we just don't know. And that's okay too. So the whole point is just to start somewhere. And this is where I'm starting. So, yeah. That's my piece for the night. I need to take a shower. I am running on low sleep from the past week and a half. So I'm trying to catch up on my sleep as I go throughout these days. But yeah, I'm excited. Cheers to starting over.